Good evening and welcome to the Ripon Channel. We're glad to have you aboard on this Friday evening. We are, we are at Ripon High School, the Tigers Den, once again tonight. I beg your pardon.
Wait a minute, Lynn. Just wait a minute. Okay.
Still
folks,
getting some.
Folks, I just gave him some water and a half cup of gravel came out of his throat. I think he's ready to go. Go.
I'm still
go.
getting.
Run with it, Lynn. Run with it.
Still getting some effects from the cold that I've been suffering started last week. So.
Indeed.
But much better. Now we'll figure it out. But anyway, welcome to Ripon High School, the Tigers Den for Ripon High School boys basketball tonight here on the Ripon Channel, and we are glad to have you along. It is senior night for the boys. Of course, Thursday night we had the senior night for the girl basketball players, and tonight it is for the boys, 4 seniors, playing their last home game here at Ripon High School. The opponent, also the same as last night. The
girls' Nekoosa team?
Yeah, the same school.
Oh.
The Nekoosa Papermakers. And looking over our records here, the Tigers overall, 6 wins, 15 losses, 6-6 in the South Central Conference. For Nekoosa, they are 4-16 overall, but 0-12 in the South Central Conference. If I can't finish the game, Marty Ernzer will be here, and Marty is my partner as usual here tonight. And
yep, and I've already negotiated. I get his remaining salary
yes.
If I have to finish the broadcast. So have at it.
But nonetheless.
I was going to offer you a cough drop. Now, after hearing that, I think I'll hold back.
But nonetheless, the Tigers, of course, defeated Nekoosa earlier this season. Nekoosa has struggled throughout the year. Another team with a lot of sophomores and freshmen on it. But tonight with senior night, it's always a special evening here at Ripon High School. And tonight should be a challenge once again. Nekoosa wants that one victory in the conference, and Ripon could be the place that it happens.
Yeah, let's hope not. January 15th, Ripon went up there and it was over at halftime. Ripon led 50-21 at the half and won 83-47 going away. Ripon shot lights out. Blake Bradley, of all kids, the sophomore, 38 points on 12 of 22, 8 of 12 from downtown. Tyler Brewer was double-digit scorer as well and didn't miss a free throw that night. Blake Bradley, Logan Polash, and Devin Donovan controlled the glass, and they never looked back. So you made the mention earlier, too, about young players. I mean, this whole conference.
Right.
I get it with girls basketball players in high school. To see 9th and 10th graders playing varsity, that happens all the time. But boys, it used to be special. It used to be, if you had a sophomore boy that was maybe not even starting, but up and getting considerable playing time coming off the bench, that was big news back in the day, Lynn. And now it's become very commonplace. And it seems every team in this South Central Conference seems to have at least one freshman or one sophomore that can do more than handle themselves when it comes to the hardwood.
Well, one thing about Nekoosa, they do have 2 players who average double digits scoring-wise.
Yep.
And, Marty, you remember these names from football. Finn Kirchmar, he's averaging 15 points a game, also leads the team in rebounding.
Yep.
And in addition, Aiden White Eagle, who's averaging 10 points a game in addition. 4 rebounds a game.
And White Eagle, Eagle had 13 points against Ripon back in January, and Kirchmeier led the team in rebounding. So you were spot on.
Yeah.
So you talked about where Nekoosa is. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Ripon's playing 500 ball in conference at 6-6, going into the numbers. Ripon averages 64 points a game. Nekoosa just a little bit better than 50 points a game. That bodes well for Ripon. And then when you look at downtown shooting, Ripon shoots a very representative 38% from the three-point line. That's collectively as a team. If I have a player that can shoot around 40% from the three-point line, you're above average. The Papermakers manage just 25% as a team from beyond the arc. And steals, interestingly enough. Ripon, I talked to Coach Bradley about that. You know, they're averaging just 6, the Tigers are, steals per contest. And when it comes to the Papermakers, they're averaging almost 10 steals per contest. So that's something going in favor of the visitors tonight.
You know, the other thing, you talked a little bit about the shooting, and that's been the Achilles heel for Nekoosa all season long. They're just not very good shooting from the floor.
Yeah.
But the one statistic that I had noticed, and it's not a huge difference, yet Nekoosa averages 1 less turnover per game than the Tigers do.
Yeah, I saw that as well. And they both are in the same neighborhood for rebound. Ripon with 31 and the Papermakers at 29. Ripon also is almost 20 points better from the charity stripe collectively. The Tigers are over the Papermakers. Interestingly enough, you say, well, how are these teams done over their last 10 games? They're both 2-8.
Yeah.
So Ripon has really been on the short end, stepping out of conference, coming up just short of some wins in non-conference. But even the conference game against first-place Mauston, Ripon had a chance. You and I called that game last week, and Ripon had a chance to upset the number 1 team in the conference. I think Ripon lost by 4.
Right, 68-64.
There you go.
Well, Marty, you had a chance to talk to Coach Bradley before we begin our game here tonight at Ripon High School. And let's listen to that interview right now.
Hey, it's halftime of junior varsity Ripon Tiger basketball here in the Tiger Den in Ripon High School. I'm Marty Ernster. Joining me is head coach Andy Bradley. Coach, welcome as always.
Yep, great to be back.
Oh, I gave you the left hand. You were ready for me no matter what. It's the good guys are trailing by a half dozen at the half, 27-21. We'll see if they can come back against these Nekoosa Papermakers in the second half. Meantime, this is the fireside chat opportunity, always with the head coach at this time. So, Coach, you're a 500 ball club.
Yep.
In
the
conference.
Yep.
Yeah. You're in the top half. Mauston, Berlin, and Berlin seems to be on a tear of late.
Yeah, they're playing very well.
Yeah, they're men. Those aren't boys in Berlin.
Yeah, they got some good ones.
Yep. And Adams Friendship just finished up with them. You played them good for a half, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat in the second half.
No, I mean, you could tell we had tired legs. I mean, we went toe-to-toe with Marquezan the night before. I mean, a couple kids played a ton of minutes, and second half of Adams Friendship, we couldn't throw the ball in the ocean if we were in the ocean.
Right. Now tonight we finish up. Last night we finished up with the regular season, where the Ripon High School girls, their season always starts a week or so ahead of you guys. They're going to be playing in Columbus Tuesday, first round of regionals. You guys got this game tonight to wrap up your last home game of the season on senior night with Nekoosa. And then you're going to step out of the conference again, go up the highway to Lourdes.
Oshkosh Lourdes, yep.
And they're playing. I think they have a winning record.
Yes, they do. I believe they're 11-10.
Yeah, 12-10.
12-10.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you'll finish up with a really tough challenge on the road against our arch rival over there on the Fox River, Berlin.
Yep. Berlin again. Yep.
And then that'll be it for you guys.
Yep.
Let's talk about tonight's contest. I went into my wife shows me how to turn the computer on, and then I go in and I see that it was back in January, middle of January, literally the 15th.
Yep.
You went up to Nekoosa and you spanked them pretty good.
Yeah.
You led 50-21 at the half, and it was over at halftime.
Yep.
Blake Bradley shot lights out, 12 of 22 from the floor, 8 of 12 on threes, walked away just south of 40 points.
Yep.
And then Tyler Brewer, those guys have pretty much been the dynamic duo for the season. He had his 13 points and went spotless from the free throw line.
Yep.
Talk to me about what Nekoosa is going to try to do with you guys. They're in the bottom of the conference this year. They're also young. We kind of talked about it off the air.
Yeah, they like to attack off the dribble. They don't shoot the three particularly well, but in our gym, everybody shoots well. So
especially from that corner over there.
So we still got a hand in the face from three, but they like to attack. They like to drive. So it's
dribble drive.
It's going to be key to one-on-one. Stop the ball. Help defense has got to be there. and then close out under control.
It would seem to me, Coach, that if they don't shoot the three particularly well, that makes your closeouts a lot easier.
Yeah, yep. You close out, maybe just a step short, or
until
so you don't get blown by
until they
you
can
prove it
to you. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's nice. What about you guys? How much do you want to attack? I was looking at a stat with you two teams, and you guys average 6 steals a game, I think. Unless
right.
that was and I'm thinking, you know what, you guys need to be, you need more thieves.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's got to be a double, closer to 10.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're a little soft. Sometimes we're not aggressive enough, in my opinion.
If you have to worry about closing off lanes, I can see where that would interfere with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Take away that penetration dribble, because usually if Nekoosa is successful getting that ball into the lane, that usually spells trouble to defenses.
Exactly. Yep. Keep them out of the paint, and good things will happen if you can keep them out of there.
Okay. Now, how are you guys health-wise, Coach?
Health-wise, Cam Grenier.
I'm almost scared to ask.
Cam Grenier's under the weather, but everybody else should be close to 100%.
So the flu bug, whatever, baton was passed to him.
Yeah.
And that's interesting.
He was the last one.
And you're bringing his name up because that's a guy that kind of has gotten floor time due to all the other illnesses and maybe injuries,
and made the most of it.
With Logan Polash and his concussion things, and he's making the most of it. That's what I've noticed about some of your guys. Eric Cumber's gotten a little bit more floor time when Donovan was down.
Yep.
And so it's kind of fun for us to sit up here and see some of the new faces and how they embrace the opportunity on the court.
Exactly. Make the most of your opportunities when you get it.
Yeah.
Step up, and they've done that. So hopefully we can have that again tonight. Other kids stepping up and go from there. Hopefully we shoot the ball as well as we did the first time against them.
Yeah, no kidding. That was nuts.
Yeah.
So you guys came out of the gate starting the season really strong. And then from there it's been kind of back and forth.
Yep.
Okay.
Lost some close ones in there. And
yeah. What's the I tell you, just talking to you guys briefly as I walk in with the coaches and talking to some of the players. I talked to a few last night. They were at the girls' game, and then out in the what do you call that? An atrium, I think.
Yep.
Fancy word for a lobby. But I was talking to Logan Polash and those, and these guys are cool dudes.
Yeah, they are very personable.
Much more mature than I ever was.
Yeah,
at that stage.
It's a sad group to see go because they're a bunch of good kids. So
yeah,
it's definitely a good group.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk to them, those 4 seniors, at the conclusion of the game tonight. So hold on to your hat because I have no idea what we're going to talk about or what I'm going to ask until I ask it.
Sounds good.
So, okay. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
It'll be nice to get a win on your home court for your last home game of the season on senior night in particular.
For sure.
And then take your chances on the road.
Sounds good.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Marty.
Yep.
All right, we are back at the Ripon High School gym, and we are about ready to get the starting lineups. And one of the players for Nekoosa is wearing number 11, and I want to see if I can catch that name so we make sure we have them all here. Hang on. Okay, it's going to be Mason. Let's see here. Trying to go through the names here, but I don't know. I didn't see that particular name. But nonetheless, we are back. We want to thank Coach Bradley for our interview here tonight. And, of course, we want to thank Marty as well. The starters for the Tigers looks like 21, Devin Donovan. Number 4 is Eric Cumber. Cumber, of course, the senior. Donovan is the junior. Reed Stolfa starting tonight. Reed wears number 11 and is a senior. Carson Kaiser the senior, wearing number 20. And Logan Polash is the other senior, number 24. So that's what we have. And again, Marty, for Nekoosa, they're starting a junior, a senior, a junior, a senior, and
You're not stuttering? Okay.
The fifth player, I don't know. His first name was Mason.
Yeah, number 11. Yeah.
But it didn't seem like the name that I was thinking about here, so I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell we're a small market. We're definitely
Right? I don't know.
We're a small town.
Well, it's too bad
Yep.
because I like to.
We'll figure it out when we listen to PA.
I like
we'll
to get
find
all
out who
the,
number 11 is.
I know I like to get all the kids' names and stuff, but
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't always
No,
work out.
you don't need those threatening phone calls from parents. I hear you.
You got that right. All right, so it's going to be Finn Kirchmar, the junior, jumping against Logan Polash as we get started. Polash gets the best of it and gets the ball out here to Carson Kaiser. Nekoosa looks like they're in a man-to-man, and almost threw the ball away on the pass, did Ripon. Stolfus in the left side now. We'll go cross court here to Polash, who backs off from the free throw line. Down to the baseline. That was Kaiser. Polash, Kaiser gets it back.
Nekoosa, what they're lacking in size, they make up with quickness like that right there. A steal.
And the first possession for Ripon, a little bit discombobulated, I would say. A couple of attempts on steals by Nekoosa, were unable to do so. Polash gets a jump shot in, misses it, and the Nekoosa player, who was Declan Christensen, knocked it off Carson
Nice job.
Kaiser.
Good hustle. That's the energy that this Nekoosa team is bringing is what's noticeable on the defensive side of things. Let's see what they do on offense.
All right, so we've got for the Nekoosa Papermakers. No score, just underway here on the Ripon channel. And you think that the first possession was discombobulated, you ought to hear the announcers tonight.
All right, don't bring me into this. All of a sudden, you go from singular to plural. Wow, what a teammate.
I don't know. I have not had a very good start to the game. But anyway, there's a steal right away by Nekoosa, going 2-on-1 the other way. Little fake, shot up over the basket, no good. Stolfus gets the rebound.
Nice job by Ripon bothering that shot on the breakaway.
After the turnover, now Carson Kaiser will bring it up here for
Still scoreless.
the Tigers. Yes, it is. About 90 seconds into the game here. A little more than. Here's Kaiser in the baseline. He was pushed. And a foul on Finn Kirchmar, the junior. His first, team's first. Kirchmar, as we said, averages 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. And he's a junior. Good football player as well. The inbound to Stolfus on the left wing. Goes now to Eric Cumber, Kaiser, Devin Donovan. Kaiser going to try a 3 on the wing. Hits it! Nothing but net for Carson Kaiser.
Yeah, it was one of those afterthoughts. Oh, what the heck?
Why not give it a shot?
Literally.
And it did not even hit any iron. So here come the Papermakers.
Good
on their
defense by
offensive end.
Donovan there.
Top of the circle, Kirchmar going to drive the basket, gets it back out. And what do we have? A travel. It's a travel on the Papermakers. Each team now with a turnover.
He got the Ripon defender overplaying to his right and said, great, I'm going to take him off the dribble. And was a heartbeat too soon with the first step.
Tigers up 3-zip early on. Stolfus will try a 3 from the left side. Perfect. Nothing but net for Reed Stolfus.
Well, I guess it is senior night.
It is indeed. Both seniors hitting the triples. Papermakers struggled all season from the floor. As Marty mentioned earlier, only averaging 51 points a game. Cross court. Into the lane, little floating jump shot off glass, no good. Gets his own rebound though.
He's quick.
And we're gonna have a foul on the Tigers on the loose ball. Looks like it's gonna be on Reed Stolfus.
Yeah, he outquicked Stolfus to the ball. We don't know who he is, but number 11
number
not
11.
on the roster, but The dude flies.
I think his first name is Mason, but I just didn't catch the last name.
We're just going to have to wait till we hear his name. Maybe a foul.
Here we go. Papermakers into that right corner to the baseline. Brings it back out. Kirchmar. Alameda driving the lane. Goes back out. Kirchmar three.
Looks good.
Perfect. Nice shot by Finn Kirchmar. So that cuts the lead in half. 6-3. Kaiser. Eric Cumber drives. Gives it back now to Donovan. Kaiser again.
Had to back out of there. They got good, quick defensive feet.
Stolfus will try a three, no good. Fighting for the ball was Kaiser. It's a held ball, but the possession goes to the Papermakers. Substitution, Del Kirchmar. He's just a freshman coming in for the Papermakers. And out goes number 11.
Definitely a young movement.
Yeah.
They have, let's see.
The Kirchmar brothers.
Yeah, they got 3 freshmen and on the varsity.
One's a junior, one's a freshman.
3
right
sophomores.
corner three. No good. Rebound to Stolfus, though. He's in traffic. He dribbles through it, though.
Yeah, he weaved through it, but then we threw it
It's
away.
a stolen ball by Nekoosa.
And by else, great steal. In fact, that was by Adam Alameda.
Left side now with it for Nekoosa. Top of the circle. Going to drive into the lane. Looks like he traveled. Yeah, and he did. So now Ripon will get 2 of their regular starters back in as Blake Bradley comes in and Tyler Brewer comes in.
And then
Stolfus and who else came in?
Landon Garrett.
Oh, Landon Garrett came in as well.
Who has started
Yes.
on occasion.
Garrett, the junior. Brewer, the junior. Bradley, the sophomore. That's
Good
a nice
quick hand.
pick from behind by Adam Alameda on Polash, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Get that dribble a little lower, and he's going to hit your elbow for a foul.
Polash to inbound. Going to go way deep in the backcourt to Brewer. Pass to Bradley. Fakes the three. Steps up. Goes to Polash, driving the lane. Goes back out now.
Hit him in the hands.
To Garrett, who brings it back out on top with Brewer. Brewer will stop. Dribbling backwards. Then, oh, nice cut by Polash in the middle off glass.
Nice.
Oh, he missed the shot. Too
Yeah.
bad. Kirchmar the rebound. Beautiful move. Good
Yeah,
shot.
Great hard V cut. Got separation in the lane. Good find.
Losing the ball down there was Del Kirchmar, but gets it back in, though, to Rumler. And a three from that beautiful left corner is Adam Alameda. And we're tied.
It's funny how Coach Bradley in our pregame interview, as Brewer has the ball, looking for someone to pass to, throws it away. What he didn't know is Polash was going to cut down the lane, and Brewer was thinking he was flattening out to stay on top. But Logan was on full attack mode. Can't blame him, but Coach Bradley was talking about, we were talking about how they shoot as a team, not particularly well, right? 30% from the floor, 25% from threes, Nekoosa. But he says until they get into our gym.
Yeah. Here we go with Christensen.
And we pointed to that spot over there where Coach Bradley's standing now.
There's a three in the right wing off the rim, no good, went hard, but Tyler Brewer got the rebound.
Nice
and chasing
box
after
out.
him was Del Kirchmar, who draws a foul.
Solid box out by Brewer.
So now it's Kaiser back in, Polash out. Again, we're tied here on the Ripon Channel. 12:09 remains in this first half, 6-6.
Donovan also out. I think that was that just came in. That would have been Eric Cumber as well.
Okay, they're going to move the inbound to between the scores table and Ripon's bench.
Okay, they can save a few steps. Being a senior citizen, I'm sensitive to those things.
Right? I hear you. All right, Kaiser now. To Brewer. Back to Kaiser. It's Bradley by the baseline. Double team. They'll send it back out for three. Good for Carson Kaiser.
Well, he started out the season as being the primary distributor, and he certainly is starting to join in the offensive side of things.
Kirchmar wanted to pass it, eventually does, and Declan Christensen came up with the ball, decided to drive to the basket, and drew a foul.
I'll say this about this squad of Papermakers. They're very animated. They got, collectively, they're pretty good foot speed, very quick. They played defense hard. That's the coach has to feel good about that.
Carson Kaiser drew the foul, his first, team second, 2 free throws now for Declan Christensen, and he makes the first one.
Josh Kahlo, the head coach for the Papermakers.
And another one now for Declan Christensen.
Always talk about that. The other Papermaker in the state of Wisconsin for a mascot is Kimberly. Those are the two, Kimberly and Nekoosa.
All right, here we go. Here's Bradley bringing the ball up now for the Ripon Tigers. And we're going to have a foul as Eric Cumber hits the deck. And it's a defensive foul. Looks like Declan Christensen.
Yeah, Cumber just looked at the ref and said, I thought the football season had concluded.
Well, we found out tonight, Marty, that Eric Cumber is going to attend Ripon College and play football for the Red Hawks.
That'll
There's
be
a
fun
three,
for us.
no good. Bradley went to the ground, no call. Wide open down here is Finn Kirchmar. He lays it up and in, and he drew a foul as well.
Yeah, not a smart play. Even if you didn't get him, you get close to him. They always protect the shooter.
And
Blake Bradley knows better.
And that gives Nekoosa the lead here, 10-9. Bradley's first, team's third. Kirchmar will try to complete the three-point play, and he does.
All of Ripon's scoring has been 3 threes by a couple of seniors, and that's it.
So the Tigers.
Nekoosa with a very spirited beginning here.
Here we go now with Bradley. He's on the right side for a jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Ball bounces around. Coming up, it was Henry Reimer for the rebound.
His first 2 attempts have not been close for Bradley.
So Kirchmar over to Christensen now.
Remember,
he goes around the horn.
He had 38 points in that game in January at Nekoosa, Bradley.
Driving the basket and dumping it
Nice
off
pass.
was Alameda. And the basket is up and in there. Nice play to Henry Reimer, a freshman, another freshman.
Well, early indications are that Nekoosa, as he almost got his pocket picked, is that Nekoosa is improved. You're either getting better, you're getting worse, but you're generally not staying the same in basketball. Another almost steal. Look at how these guys
ball's
fight.
on the floor. We're going to have a held ball. Ripon will retain possession.
I got news for you. Ripon's playing.
Oh, hang on.
Ripon's playing casual. He's got a timeout called. So Ripon's playing casually, and Nekoosa came in and say, "Hey, guess what, boys? I think you forgot. We didn't. We know what that score was up at our house, 83-47, and we're here to return the favor." I think the wake-up bell needs to be rang over there in that Tiger corner, because you can see it. Very spirited effort by the visitors here so far in the early goings of this game.
Well, a timeout comes with 10 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in this first half. Nekoosa called the timeout. They'll have possession of the ball, and they lead 13-9. Heads-up play by the Nekoosa player.
They came into play, and I don't think Ripon got the memo.
Well, Nekoosa gets the ball here.
They need to match the intensity, because right now they're not, Ripon.
In the lane, down, off glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound was Reimer, but the pass was thrown away.
Logan Polash
the rebound.
Playing free safety in the passing lane. Nice job.
And Polash will go now to Stolfus, who re-enters the game. Tyler Brewer now driving the lane, up and no good, but a foul.
And I've said this on occasion a few times. I think Tyler Brewer's dribble drive is as good as anybody's on that Tiger team, the junior.
The foul is on Del Kirchmar, the freshman, his second, team's fourth. 2 free throws for Tyler Brewer. And the first one is good. Nothing but net.
He made all his free throws at Nekoosa back in January, too.
Kyle Rumler comes back in, the junior, for the Papermakers.
Ripon shoots 71% as a team from the 15-foot line.
Second one was short, no good. Out of bounds to Ripon. So the Tigers
And
Get the ball back.
Kyle Rumler is going, hey, that wasn't off of me, ref. Well, ref's not listening. Uh-oh.
The inbound Donovan, who ran it down, he treats that basketball, Marty, like a hot potato. He touches it and he gets rid of it immediately. Stolfus for three.
You're
off
right
the
about
back of the rim, but Donovan got the rebound and he dribbles out and gets it to Polash. Good offensive board. Now a three by Bradley, left side deep, and he hit it.
Well, that was the problem. Blake was too close to the basket on his other two tries.
That's 4 threes for the Tigers here.
Brewer
almost with a steal.
I think someone got a message in Coach Bradley's huddle during that last timeout.
And that wasn't even a Ripon timeout either.
No, but you're allowed to talk to your players if it's not your timeout. Well, and I think there was some talking going on.
I think, yeah.
And it was probably one way.
Probably some stern words being held and
good bet
talked about.
If you have $1 left, it'd be a wise bet.
I would think so. All right, Alameda with it now. Backing in, Polash on him, Kirchmar.
Down that lane.
Now it's Christensen up and
on the floor. It'll be on the floor.
There's a foul on Ripon. And that's going to be on Tyler Brewer. Brewer's first, team's fourth.
You got to anticipate that. He's coming from the weak side, and you could read it. This guy was going to curl right down there, and the defender, Brewer, on him was a half step behind from the get-go.
The inbound goes out high to Christensen. Now that left corner three, no good. And the rebound by Bradley. The shot by Finn Kirchmar. Bradley comes around, goes to Polash, driving. Nope, stops. Brewer for three, left side. Good!
Threes are raining here for Ripon.
They need them.
They got 5 of them. That's all they're scoring except for that Brewer free throw.
16-13 Tigers. Here's Kirchmar backing in. We'll dump it back out to Christensen. Goes into that right corner. That's 15. Owen Dankmeyer, just a sophomore. Dankmeyer there with the headband. Shoots.
Nope.
No good. Rebound Bradley.
He always does a good job of getting position on defense for rebounds, Bradley.
Polash, what a nice move, but dumps it to the corner to Stolfus. Yeah. Round the horn. Good Polash again. Yeah, driving the basket. Right side. Shot up. No good. Donovan had the board, but stolen away by Dankmeyer.
Yeah, Dankmeyer did a great job of stealing that without fouling, as we're going to get another timeout, a full timeout by Nekoosa, it would appear.
7 minutes, 56 seconds remain in the first half. It's the Tigers 16, the Papermakers 13.
What else is going around the conference tonight? Oh, yeah, there's basketball with the other teams. Hey, Berlin's at Watoma. I said our last home game, I said with the boys, I said, you know what? That was that Mauston game that we lost by 4. I said, I look at that schedule. I think Berlin has an excellent chance to win their last 4 conference games. And that's what they're doing. They're going to start with Watoma here. Westfield is at Wisconsin Dells tonight. And then and Lyon, he's that stud for Westfield Pioneers. You know he'll play hard every time he takes to the court, but we'll see. I think Westfield might be able to get him, even though the Dells has been playing pretty good basketball down the stretch of the season. And Adams Friendship at Mauston tonight has been postponed till Tuesday the 24th. I think Mauston must have got worse weather than what Ripon got, and so they moved that game today to next Tuesday, the 24th.
Yeah, some places in that West Marty got 10 inches of snow.
Yeah, we got
crazy.
Yeah, we got tickled with that beautiful spring weather.
All right, for the Papermakers, after their second time out, they'll have 3 remaining in this contest.
Nice steal, Stolfus.
Stolfus from behind. Polash, foot race to the basket, fakes up, off glass, good!
Good job of using your body to ward off the 2 defenders. Nice job by the senior, Logan Polash.
It was a beautiful steal there.
Yeah, Stolfus, good job, kid.
Driving the basket. Oh, it goes into the left corner for a 3. No good. The ball comes out to Stolfus.
He's got no help.
Rumler tried the 3, goes to Bradley. He'll shoot up a 3 off the back of the rim hard.
Logan
Tipped out of there
Polash.
by Logan Polash, yes.
Wow, get the tape measure on that leap.
Donovan to Brewer. Behind the back dribble, will drive to the free throw line, jump pass, gets it back, top of the key 3, no good. Bradley the rebound. So the Tigers with a couple of offensive chances now. Donovan goes back out. Polash 3, top of the key, no good.
Front iron.
And the rebound to Dankmeyer.
I like that last few times since that 2 timeouts ago. I think Ripon's half-court offense is definitely looking better, and their defense is definitely playing harder.
Bounce pass, left corner,
Nope.
shot, no good. Bounced out of bounds, knocked off the hands of Kyle Rumler.
Right. Missed it all. Yep. Sometimes you can tell when a guy is aiming this shot or shooting the shot, and I think he aimed that.
Yeah, he did. So now Nekoosa has gotten kind of cold after their couple of timeouts. Ripon has certainly become more aggressive and looks like a much better team, almost a different team than the first few minutes.
Yeah, they're matching that intensity that the visitors brought.
There's a nice give and go,
Yep.
but Polash couldn't hit the shot off the glass.
Yeah, and I think it's a good idea the way he's trying to use that glass on those shots. That they're just not falling.
Polash with some good cuts in this game. There's
Good
a
hand
steal
by Cumber.
Bradley. Oh, it's almost stolen away from Bradley. Looked like he had stepped out of bounds.
No, he was close to it.
Polash with a nice move. He faked out the defender, but couldn't hit the shot. Oh, that's too bad. Logan has had 3 opportunities off the glass and unfortunately hasn't hit them. So close. But the ball goes out of bounds. Tigers will retain possession. And it's Kaiser to inbound to Bradley. Driving in, little floater. Good by Blake Bradley.
Well, you give guys scorers, you give them space like that, and that works for Brewer too. You give them space, and that's what they do to you. The way you stop that is you get all over them defensively, even if they don't have the ball.
There's a nice jumper looking good, and it is by Kyle Rumler, the junior. Nekoosa needed that. They had been shut out here. I think it was about a 7-0 run for the Tigers. Now Polash, had it stolen from behind.
You go into the trees, you got to be cognizant of your surroundings.
And the Papermaker player decides to bring it back out wisely. He's facing 1-on-3.
He thought he'd be sneaky and then try to attack again. But for Ripon, Carson Kaiser was onto it.
Wow,
Look at that
Kirchmar
save.
with a save.
Great
Unreal.
save.
Now a shot off glass. Nice play, Kyle Rumler.
All of a sudden, they're on a little bit of a run here.
Little contact made, no call either way. All right, here's Bradley on the wing. Carson Kaiser.
Oh, you gotta
there's
call
a
that.
foul. Yeah, that's a reach.
Trying to hold him there when he gets past you with that dribble.
The foul's on number 10, Kyle Rumler, the junior. It's his first and the team's 5th. Now entering will be Adam Alameda, returning, the senior for the Papermakers. Ripon will get the ball underneath their basket right side, and it gets in to Brewer. Brewer now to Bradley. Brewer. Polash will try a 3. No good. Rebound to Rumler of Nekoosa. And he protected that ball. There were some Ripon hands trying to get it. Nekoosa now. They're on a 4-0 run. Kind of a game of runs. Nice cut down the lane. No call made, and
Nor should there have been.
the
Nice
ball
job.
gets loose.
Nice pass.
3-on-1. Ripon. Oh, what a block by Kirchmar, but a foul on the play.
I'll tell you, he was all clean on that ball. There's no body. We had a great view of it. Sometimes that's what happens when it's just a hard play on the ball. See, now the refs, hey, the refs, he's got to protect his ref buddy, but I saw it. There was no contact there. He snuffed him. He snuffed that ball on him, and there was no arm, no elbow, no body.
Yeah, Kirchmar has a complaint there, no doubt.
It just happens. It'll happen every contest.
Carson Kaiser makes the free throw, though.
That's part of the lesson in sports, when you know that you're right, but it doesn't matter because you don't have the decision to make. And you have to take it.
Second one's no good, and Kaiser runs down his own rebound. Good hustle.
Uh-oh,
Landon
look out.
Garrett for 3. He hit it. Landon Garrett. And the Tigers have now opened up a 7-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the half.
Nice answer by Landon Garrett as we get the foul call. Maybe on Landon Garrett. Let's see.
Yep, it is going to be on Landon. His first, team's 5th. And it will be Nekoosa's ball out of bounds. Nekoosa didn't have school today either. They had a lot of sno up there in the North Country.
I should have gone to school there then.
Yeah, right? But the school administration said, we're going to play ball.
Yeah.
And that we are. Because you really would have no time to make it up either, for that matter. Plus, it's an hour and a half away to drive. So
yes, we know that.
we don't want to do it during the weekday, that's for sure. Kirchmar for three. Off the back of the rim. Trying to keep it alive there was Henry Reimer, but Ripon has the ball with Kaiser. And Kaiser gets it to Bradley. And Bradley will drive left baseline, trying to float it up. No good. He was fouled on the play.
That's his patented move. He's got his three ball, and then he's got that running floater, and then he's got that where his dribble drive where he seals off using his backside. The weakness of that is sometimes you don't see the double team coming, but it doesn't affect him. He stays so fluid with that move that he can turn to either side and go up on the shot as he's backing down the defender with that dribble.
Big foul, though, for Nekoosa, Marty. Finn Kirchmar, who has 6 points in this game, just got his third foul. Bradley misses both free throws, which is highly unusual. But Ripon gets the rebound with Eric Cumber, and the Tigers have possession. Here's Tyler Brewer to Landon Garrett. Carson Kaiser, one dribble stops, turns left, turns right, goes to Bradley.
There's that drive, double team, but he saw it. He
goes
felt
Garrett.
it.
Why not another three? Short. And the rebound this time to Declan Christensen of Nekoosa.
Good job by Ripon after that to bother the rebounder enough to give the Ripon defense a chance to get back, to take away the fast break.
Here we go with the Papermakers. It's another, 5-0 run now for Ripon. Game of streaks here. Nekoosa trailing by 7. Backing it up there now is Christensen into the right corner. Doing the drive was Alameda. Gets it back to Kirchmar, the younger one, and he hits a three. Dell Kirchmar, the freshman.
That's the 1 and the 2.
And Nekoosa needed that. Now Kaiser, he found an open lane easily on the left side and lays it up and in.
Yeah, and that's all because the ability to keep your dribble alive, and then it allowed him to attack.
And
good recognition.
Nice job. Bringing it out now to Dell Kirchmar. Free throw line. Bringing it out. Driving into the basket. Shooting off glass was Declan Christensen. And he drew a foul on the play. That stops the clock with 1:57 remaining in this first half. The foul is on Carson Kaiser, Marty, his second, team 6th. And 2 shots here for Declan Christensen. His 2 points tonight are both off of the free throw line. And the first one's no good. So Declan will shoot another. Devin Donovan back into the game. And let's see what we have now. Everybody set. And now we're going. One more free throw. Declan takes his time. No good. Rebound Brewer. So here come the Tigers, up by 6. Bradley with a nice move. Wow, he found it easily. Right down Watson Street on the left side for Blake Bradley.
That's a bad sign for the Nekoosa defense when you look back at Kaiser's dribble drive and now Bradley's dribble drive. That shows me getting a tired defense.
Del Kirchmar trying, but has to bring it out on top to the left side. Now driving, and that's a travel. Yeah. 7th turnover for Nekoosa in this first half. Ripon only has 4, and Ripon with the 8-point lead.
That was a really good job. By
bringing it up.
Landon Garrett. Just a really nice job defensively.
Bringing it up will be Logan Polash for Ripon. He stops. Oh, Garrett's going to try for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Rumler.
Little left.
And Rumler to Christensen will bring it up for the Papermakers. Around the horn left side. Going to do a drive back and in. Lost control of the ball. Here's a 3 on the right wing. No good. The rebound tipped.
You know, it's interesting. They keep hunting the 3. Nice snag to avoid the turnover.
By Garrett. Polash now, right corner. There's Garrett again. Nice move. Nice movement by Landon Garrett.
Talked to Coach Bradley in our pregame. They shoot just 25% on threes. Ripon shoots a whopping 38% on threes. And here's another three.
And that one rattles in by Adam Alameda.
And I think Ripon's doing a good job of closing the lane off, taking away any inside game by the Papermakers, and forcing them to do just what they did now, is to hit that three.
Garrett, another one. Good! Oh my, Landon Garrett's on fire. And we're down to 10 seconds in the half. Making the move. Out on top, there's a three. No good. Rebound, Garrett. And then, we're going to have a foul with 0.3 seconds against Nekoosa, and that'll be a bonus for Ripon.
Not a good foul, right? I mean, how many feet are you? You're way in the backcourt, and you got less than a second left on the clock, and you send one of the best free throw shooters probably in the conference to the free throw line.
Blake Bradley with 7 points and a half, no free throws, but he's going to get 1+1 if he makes it.
So that was Declan Christensen with that foul.
Yeah. And he made that one. He had missed 2 earlier, which is highly unusual for Blake, but he made that one.
So it took for 0.3 of a second, or about a couple of seconds, for Ripon to get a double-digit lead in this very, I would describe them as feisty. This very feisty Neshkoro team.
All right, the Tigers have built up a 12-point lead.
I should say Nekoosa, my bad.
At the halftime. And it's Ripon 35, Nekoosa 23 here at the half. And it's been an entertaining first half of basketball. All right, well, let's check the scoring here. Also, we want to let our viewers know that there was just a short presentation, a recognition for the high school seniors.
Yep.
The 4 of them. And we recorded
in between
that.
both games. Yep.
Yeah, we recorded that, and it will be aired here in just a minute or two. Very, one thing, much shorter than the girls last night, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's the girls, right? I mean, yeah, I'll just leave it at that, because I from there, it's all downhill for me if I say anything else.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the Nekoosa Papermakers scoring. We have Finn Kirchmar with 6 points, but he has 3 fouls, so that's a tough one. Del Kirchmar, the freshman, with 3. Adam Alameda has 6. Kyle Remler, 4. Declan Christensen, 2. Henry Reimer, 2 for Coach Josh Colo and Nekoosa. For the Tigers, they're scoring. They have 35 points. Tyler Brewer with 4. Reed Stolfus, 3. Landon Garrett has 8. Carson Kaiser with 9. Blake Bradley, he has 9. Logan Polash with 2. If you can see at the half court, my good friend Phil the Hammermeister being recognized for his contributions to Ripon High School. If you don't know the Hammer, he's the general manager at Ripon High V. Does a great job and is a terrific human being. So if you don't know Phil, you should go up and introduce yourself, because he really is a terrific human being. So good for him. Vince Propson and Becky out there doing the Becky Yoder doing the recognition to the Hammer. All right, Marty, any notes before we close it out here on the halftime?
No, other than I used to think you thought I was a good human being, but evidently I'm taking a back seat here to the Hammermeister.
Yeah. Hammer.
No, but all seriousness, hey, look back when they played up there, it was 50-21 at the half, to give you an idea how much more competitive Nekoosa is tonight.
Well, they have, the one issue is arguably their best player, Finn Kirchmar, with 3 fouls. So we'll see.
Yeah, next
how
man
that
up
develops out. Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a break here at the half, and we'll show you that little halftime recognition. Then we'll be back with the second half here. It's Ripon 35, Nekoosa 23, right here on the Ripon Channel.
basketball since third grade. His favorite memory when the coaches dumped water on all of them in the locker room after a huge conference win. His plans after graduation to attend Fox Valley Tech to study wildlife management. The advice he'd like to offer to underclassmen would be to stick with it because the memories are unforgettable. Reed Stolfus, ladies and gentlemen. Carson Kaiser. He's played basketball since fifth grade. Favorite memory was open gyms during the off-season. He plans after graduation or to attend college and play soccer. The advice he'd like to offer underclassmen would be that you only get what you put in. Ladies and gentlemen, Carson Kaiser. Logan Polar. She's played basketball since he could walk, whether it was helping his dad coach or shooting around with his brothers. His favorite memory is when he got to meet the people and build relationships that would not have happened without basketball. He plans after graduation to attend UW-Oshkosh and pursue a business degree. The advice he'd like to offer to underclassmen would be to work hard and stay disciplined, even when it is hard. So when the final buzzer sounds, you aren't stuck wondering, what if? As Hebrews 12:11 says, it's not always enjoyable, but the outcome will be plentiful for those who work hard. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your 4 seniors. Thank you.
All right, welcome back to the Ripon Channel and the Ripon High School Gym, where we're just about to get started with the second half of our boys' high school game tonight on senior night between the Ripon Tigers and the Nekoosa Papermakers. And for my voice, I'm hoping that we have a better start in the second half than we did in the first half, that's for sure. But go ahead, Marty.
Yeah, Nekoosa came to play. They jumped, came out and shot out like rockets, and were all over defensively and attacking, and Ripon was kind of a little sleepwalking, if you will. That timeout, it came out. Ripon started to answer that energy, and that's what gave them the ability to come back and take the lead that Nekoosa had taken from them. And since then, Ripon hasn't looked back. You got the one guy, you said maybe arguably their best player with 3 fouls. That's not going to help Nekoosa. And then the other thing would be I felt Nekoosa kind of got tired those last 6 minutes of the first half defensively. It showed. And Ripon exploited it nicely.
All right, so Ripon gets the ball to begin the second half, and Logan Polash hits a shot from the right side.
Yeah, Logan said enough of this bank stuff with the glass. So, yeah, he's off and running. Good way to start the second half.
Absolutely. So the Tigers now up by 14. Kirchmar, Finn, who had the ball, has 3 fouls, so he's got to watch him here in this second half, making a nice drive and dishing the ball off now to Christensen. Kirchmar again. Off the glass, no good with it was Kyle Rimler. And the ball comes down here to Ripon.
Yeah, they're just, the stats show it. They're not a particularly good shooting team from the floor.
Reed Stolfus for the 3, no good. Eric Cumber the rebound. He goes up and he's fouled on the play. Good offensive rebound.
Yeah, it was. That athlete shows up in him a lot. You're shooting 33% from the floor. You want to be shooting probably, 10 to 12, 15 points better than that. If you're Nekoosa.
So it'll be Eric Cumber getting 2. The foul, by the way, is on Kyle Rimler, his second, team's first. Ripon has missed 5 free throws in this game tonight. Second one's good by Eric, but nope, we have a lane violation. So it is no good. So it's a missed free throw, missed opportunity.
Old Eagle Eye official.
He was on it.
Yes, he was.
So Nekoosa will bring it up with Finn Kirchmar. Goes top of the key here. That's Christensen. Kirchmar again.
Kirchmar, yeah.
Ripon in the man-to-man. Kirchmar dumps it off Christensen again.
Not a good pass. Had to go down and get it.
Jump pass to the corner. Kirchmar has a screen. Going to drive, but dump it off. Here's a 3, top of the key. Good by Declan Christensen.
I think he hit one there down the stretch of the first half, too.
Now it's Polash to the right corner. There's
good pass.
Kaiser
Short.
for 3, off the side of the backboard. The rebound to the Papermakers.
That was a great pass from that distance to hit him right in the hands.
Difficult shot, couldn't make it go, and Finn Kirchmar gets it again. Donovan's on him. Driving to the basket. Nope, going to dump it off to the corner for 3. And another 3, this time by Kyle Rumler.
I'm thinking that's his first 3.
It is. And from 14 to 8 in a hurry, the lead for Ripon. Here's Logan Polash.
Yep, the 3 ball has a way of shortening the game, tightening it up in a hurry.
Turnaround jumper, no good, but Devin Donovan skies for the rebound. The ball's on the floor, and Ripon couldn't control.
Hopefully that's the part of the game he'll figure out during the offseason for next year.
Here's Finn Kirchmar. Oh, and he got bumped by Donovan.
Yeah.
Foul. Yep.
Donovan's looking around like, what was that? Well, you ran up his back. Okay. We got video evidence.
I guess
Get
we do.
Midas-sized, man.
All right, Bradley in, Garrett in, Brewer in for the Tigers. Landon Garrett, what a nice first half he had. He had 8 points, 2 threes.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem when you got guys as we get a hold call by Nekoosa on the inbounds.
On the inbound.
That's on 14.
Declan Christensen can't believe it. Plus, it's his third foul, and it's the second team foul of the half.
Well, everybody on that team's wearing a different shoe, it looks like.
You just noticed that now?
Yeah, well.
I just noticed it too. Otherwise, I hadn't paid any
I thought
attention.
just one player was. Now I see three of them. It's like, wow.
You know, that's the style. Marty,
Yeah?
next time we do a game, you and I will have to switch shoes.
Yes, we will.
Bradley with a miss at the baseline.
I'd like something in a loafer, if you would.
I'm size 12. What are you?
Oh, I'm only a 10.
Oh, it's going to be painful for me.
Yes, it is. Oh, it might be worth it for me then.
Here's a jump three. Good! That number 11, I don't know what his name is, but he just hit a three.
Yeah, you did.
And now it's down to 5. Brewer with a three. Top of the key, and he hit it. Tyler Brewer answers.
What is that, 19 feet, 9 inches? Something like that? The three-point line?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, I think that's
He's going to try again. No, this one's
got
way
a piece
off.
of it.
Rebound to Bradley, though.
Logan, a good closeout by Polash.
And Bradley's going to jump pass it to Brewer. Going to drive back to Bradley for three. Top of the key, hits the front of the rim. Brewer gets the rebound. Landon Garrett now. He stops. Goes to Brewer. Brewer step
Good
back
move.
three.
Good
Good
move.
for Tyler Brewer.
Yeah, I would never shoot a three unless I'm in that corner.
Right? That is the magical corner
that
this
is
season.
Nuts.
So the Tigers, who were only up by 5 a moment ago, have pushed it back to 11. Driving with the left hand, shot up no good by Adam Alameda.
And Brewer will be called for over the back. He'll shoot 2, Alameda will.
I make that 13:53 remaining in this second half.
Used to go over the Bay Bridge and go into Alameda, California when I was in grade school. Just outside of San Francisco.
The only Alameda I know is Remember the Alameda.
Uh-huh. And I think the Mexicans won that one pretty decisively. I knew where you were going with that. You hang out with me long enough, you
I
start
know.
talking like me. That's going to get you in trouble. I should have warned you ahead of time.
We've been hanging out for a lot of years.
Yes,
so
we have.
My goodness.
We should have been separated. Should have been separated.
All right, second free throw, though, is good by Adam Alameda.
Ripon by 10, pushing the ball.
Here's Tyler Brewer, left side. Oh, first time tonight we've seen Cameron Grenier.
He's been under the weather.
So
Why everybody else was sick,
Yeah.
Cameron was holding down the fort, and then he got the baton.
Landon Garrett for three. Good! Landon Garrett.
We might start calling him the Iceman.
Boy,
Man.
he comes in there and he does it now.
Ooh.
Finn Kirchmar, coast to coast.
Nice.
He put it up and in, and he drew a foul.
Nice job of recognizing that there was nobody on him, and Ripon was retreating on defense, trying to get set up. Good job of running at the defenders, creating contact, and trying to get a end one.
You know, I used this earlier, but I'm going to use it again. He just took that thing right down Watson Street.
Yes, he did. Right past 648, my old house.
All right, so it's a missed free throw, though. And now heading to the basket is Tyler Brewer. He lays it up and in, and he drew a foul.
Boy, Tyler does a nice job of chin up and always keeps his eyes on the rim when he's finishing through contact that time. And getting a lot of offense by both teams right now. Both teams pushing the ball and being rewarded with baskets and fouls.
The foul is on Del Kirchmar, the freshman, his third, team's third. Tyler Brewer will try to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Well, Brewer, as he delivers on that free throw, he's got the Hunter orange, bright, psychedelic orange shoes, and those are like normal by today's standards.
Right? All right, Del Kirchmar going back out now. Christensen has it. Oh, had the ball almost knocked away. Finn Kirchmar for three. Nothing but net for Finn Kirchmar.
As he gives a look to the Ripon student section.
Well,
they've been giving him a hard time, I'm sure.
There's
Short.
Grenier for three, and it's an air ball. Comes back out to Kirchmar.
Stop
They've got
ball.
a person right there, lays it up and in. He was hiding there. Henry Reimer.
He was hiding. Heimer was hiding in the cattails.
He was indeed. And
They did that same thing on a quick release earlier in the first half.
There's Brewer for three, and that one's off. Finn Kirchmar the rebound. Nekoosa, they're sticking around.
Got it
every
down
time.
to 9 single digits, and it's a fast-paced game here.
Every time Ripon tries to pull away, the Papermakers make a little run of their own. Del Kirchmar up off glass, good. The freshman hit it. 49-42
Yep.
Tigers. Oh, and there's going to be a steal, but it's stolen back. Bradley, and he's going to get fouled on the play.
That might be his fourth.
Little bit of
Let's see if that's his fourth.
yeah, it's just the freshman, Del Kirchmar. His first. I mean,
okay.
beg your pardon, his fourth.
Yeah,
Team's
yeah. I
fourth.
was just gonna say, okay. Yeah.
You thought it was Finn. No, it was the freshman, his brother. That foul at the 12:06 mark. 49-42 Ripon. Tigers inbound to Brewer. Bradley for three, right side, no good. Comes off hard off the rim. Now Garrett in the corner for three. Oh, he didn't make it this time. And Henry Reimer, the rebound for the Papermakers.
That's the first miss from that corner on a
Man.
3-ball since last season.
Beginning to think so.
Yeah.
All right. In the lane. Finn Kirchmar now. Free throw line. Oh, we're going to have
Going right through.
Oh.
Wow.
a foul on number 11, his first.
I mean, that looked like the Manawa Rodeo right there.
I mean, if you knock Devin Donovan down, you know you've hit somebody.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Because Donovan, he did get knocked down for sure. All right, so Bradley will bring it up for the Tigers. What an entertaining game here. No doubt about it.
Very fast-paced.
Wide open is Brewer, but he's going to get called for a foul, yeah.
Boy,
He
fouls
pushed off to get open.
Fouls are mounting up. Yeah, he took it in the small of the back, I think, and a lot of times those guys don't even know they're doing it.
Well, for Tyler Brewer, Marty, that's his third personal, team's fourth.
Like I said, fouls are mounting up.
And we have a timeout on the floor with 11 minutes, 28 seconds remain in this second half. It's Ripon 49 and Nekoosa 42.
Boston leads the conference with 11-1 record. Berlin, though, that was in fifth place earlier in the season, has been steadily climbing up. Now they've secured second position. The Indians, our arch rivals, if you will, our friends from Berlin, are 10-2. Adams Friendship Green Devils are 9-3 in third place. Ripon brings up that fourth spot at an even 6-6 coming into tonight. Westfield, Wisconsin Dells, and Watoma are all sitting there in that tied for that fifth spot with 4-8 conference records. Nekoosa here tonight, as you so eloquently pointed out before the contest began, are hunting for their first conference win of the season.
Got to tell you, Marty, I don't think I've said anything eloquently tonight.
Good point. Yeah, well, you did it gravelly.
Yeah, gravelly, that's for sure. All right, so Nekoosa misses the shot, ripping the rebound. Here's Brewer to Polash. He's going to drive right side, fakes it, and goes up and hits it. Nice move by Logan Polash.
You know, he's one of the few guys, that old style of basketball, you know, head, shoulder, fake, stay down, let the shot blocker go by, and then go up. It's a good move.
Here we go, Christensen goes now to the top of the key. Back with it now was Dankmeyer. Finn Kirchmar, three off the rim, no air ball.
It was a
Dankmeyer
pass.
The rebound.
It was a pass, evidently, to Dankmeyer.
Yeah. So it goes back out now.
He's hearing it from the Ripon student section as that was knocked out by Brewer.
From behind, and it will remain with the Papermakers. Ripon's only taken one timeout tonight, and Nekoosa has taken two. Inbounding the ball will be Declan Christensen, the senior for the Papermakers. And he's going to go out on top to Dankmeyer.
Bright orange shoes guarding bright orange shoes.
Here's Finn Kirchmar in the lane, and he's going to be fouled by Donovan. That's Devin's second personal, team's fifth.
Yeah, sometimes with Devin, he'll be penalty free, you know, looking clean. All of a sudden, his fouls just mount up really quick.
Dankmeyer for three from the corner, no good. Bradley the rebound, but we're going to have a foul somewhere.
Well, it's on Polash, I believe. Let's see.
Or it's on Stolfus. One of the two. Stolfus on a hold on the rebound. Reed Stolfus.
Right in front of the official.
His second, team 6. Next one's bonus for Nekoosa, trailing by 9.
This officiating crew has been
pretty good.
on their very good. They're right on. They're on top of it. They are engaged.
Kirchmar 3. Go to swish. Holy cow.
And
Vin
just like that,
Kirchmar.
it's back to a 2-possession game.
Kirchmar doing a little grandstanding, and why not? He's played well. Here's Bradley for 3. No
Nope.
good off the back of the rim. And it's Adam Alameda who got the rebound. But I'll give you that Finn Kirchmar. He's a heck of a player. Good football player, too. Alameda looked like he traveled. Now driving the basket. Christensen up. No good. Donovan the rebound for the Tigers. Good
Way to
position.
go up. Yeah, 2 strong hands.
Now Brewer with it. Bradley. Driving the basket left side. Lays it up easy. Oh, but he overlaid it.
Yeah.
Kirchmar the rebound.
Get up. They're outmanned.
5 on 4. Driving. Now handing it off. And what are we going to have? Another foul.
Yeah, I talked about Donovan, how he is like foul 3 in the first half.
Yeah.
And he'll foul out sometimes, getting 5 fouls in the second half. I'm not saying he's going to do that, but the way this is going right now, it's kind of conjures up some prior games that we've covered this year where that's been an issue. That's his 3rd. No, that's not his 3rd.
Then it's Devin's 3rd,
Okay.
team 7th, so that means bonus for Nekoosa, and shooting is Henry Reimer.
All that cake,
And he missed it. Yeah,
all
I
that
see
cake
that
being
senior
passed
cake.
out to the Ripon student body. I didn't see anybody look up at us. Nobody.
Well,
We could have tag teamed it.
absolutely. All right, here's Kaiser's basket, left side. Oh, and it goes to Brewer, lays it up, but he
Boy.
went overlaid it, and then Devin Donovan knocked it out of bounds on the rebound.
Thought there was contact. See, Bradley saying the same thing I did. No, there was contact on his shooting arm, and the ref is saying, no, he just lost the handle. No, his shooting arm got hit.
See, I think he should have, instead of going underneath the basket, he should have shot it before.
Well, when I talk to the seniors, I'll tell them that you said that to tell him in the locker room, the junior.
That was just my thought on it. I don't know.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, as you know,
Nekoosa.
basketball's very fluid,
It is.
very quick.
Remler with it. Now it's Kirchmar. He goes over now to Dankmeyer. Hands it here to Rumler.
This is a big possession for
It is.
Nekoosa.
Left side.
They come away with points here.
Goes back out on top now to Alameda.
8.5 minutes left in this game.
Here's Kirchmar. Stops at the free throw line.
Good defense by Donovan.
Rumler. High pass back out to Alameda.
Nekoosa all of a sudden has gotten very deliberate. No hurry. They're hunting. They're hunting for a good shot.
Dankmeyer goes cross court. 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Donovan the rebound. The shot there by Rumler.
In a big way.
It was a big rebound by Devin Donovan.
They had a good look, but it wasn't a good shot.
Into the game now is Brett Kastenschmidt, who came in.
Interesting.
Polash at the free throw line jumper. Good, beautiful. Logan Polash. He's had a good second half. Six points in the second, 8 total.
Yeah, he hit the one to start the second half. He's got that layup and then that jumper there.
Ripon goes back out on top by 8.
Lane's wide open if they can find a way to get to it. Nekoosa. Right there.
Remler, Kirchmar, left side. Kirchmar again. He's going to drive. Backs in. Passes it out to Dankmeyer. Dankmeyer into the lane. There's a touch foul. Body by Brewer, I believe. It's going to be his 4th.
And he's got to learn. He fouled out of that huge game we lost by 4 to first place Boston. He fouled out on an awkward play, granted. But you can't be slapping and reaching on that. Now with a lot of time left on the clock.
Yeah, you stop the clock.
I'm telling you, Brewers' loss to fouls in that game against Boston was absolutely huge. Determining I think had a lot to do with the outcome of that game.
Well, the thing is, you stop the clock and then you allow Nekoosa to score with the clock not running.
Yeah, they're not a good free throw shooting
But they are
team.
not. Yeah,
they shoot basically 50%.
Yeah, 55%. Tonight they've missed 4.
But to me, the 4th foul is bigger than the fact that Nekoosa has a chance to catch up with a stop clock.
They're 4 out of 8 at the line tonight.
As they say, you can get points back. You can't get fouls back. And that, to me, was a big foul on that 4th one.
Dankmeyer makes the free throw. So he gets another one. 7:31 remains in the second half.
And you only get 4 fouls in high school basketball.
Because you sit on the 5th.
That's right. The great, late Al McGuire.
The second one was no good, the free throw, by the way, and Cumber got the
Good
rebound.
steal, good hands.
Yeah, there's a turnover by the Tigers.
Telegraphed the pass.
They only have 7 turnovers, only 5 for Nekoosa. I beg your pardon, 7 for Nekoosa. There's a 3, Dankmeyer. Off the rim, no good. Garrett had great position. Dankmeyer gets the foul.
Great box out.
It was.
He felt him, and he just stayed with it. He got the foul called. That's his 4th.
Owen Dankmeyer.
His first.
That's just his first, yes. Yeah. He's a sophomore, Marty. His first, team 6. Next one, both teams in the bonus.
Let's see what Ripon has. They've been, seems like it's been a little bit since they've had that shot. Probably Logan Polash's long 2-point jumper was the last one.
Kaiser to the baseline, floater, short, no good, gets his own rebound, dribbles out. Oh, he turned around and he was wide open. Carson Kaiser.
The initial shot was ill-advised, but man, he is so crafty.
He just turned around and all of a sudden there's the glass.
He's the craftiest guy on the team without a doubt.
Here's Del Kirchmar, him with 4 fouls.
He'll do that with his assists too, his passing. Very crafty.
Here we go with the drive to the basket, left side. Del Kirchmar, the freshman, to Finn. He's going to drive the basket, and he drew a foul.
Wow, that's a tough foul. He's figured out, though, if I dribble into the chest of the defender, I'm going to get the whistle.
And he did get the whistle. It's the 8th team foul, and the foul is on Eric Cumber. That's his first.
I keep doing that every time I get the ball. I would do that.
14 points for Finn Kirchmar in this game. He averages 15. And the first one is good. So he's hit his average with 6:23 remaining in the second half.
Anytime in a close game like this, single digits.
Second one's hard off the back of the rim. Logan Polash skies for the rebound.
Yeah, he did.
Polash will go to Eric Cumber. He's underneath the basket. Goes to Bradley, left corner. And that's the sweet spot, Blake Bradley. That's only a second 3 of the night, but when you're in that left corner, you make him easily, I guess.
That puts Ripon back up.
Oh, and an offensive foul. That's Finn Kirchmar, and that's his 4th. I guess he was a little out of control, and the officials called it. Called him with his shoulder going in. What do you think of that call, Marty? I didn't know.
I'd have to see it again, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I thought it was a little iffy, but
yeah.
Nonetheless, tough to win on the road, as they say. There's Kaiser.
And for some of us, it's tough to win anywhere.
Bradley with 3, missed it, gets his own rebound, lays it up, floater, no good. Again, Landon Garrett comes out with it. The Logan Polash floater in the lane off glass, and Logan hits it. What a second half for Logan Polash. And the Tigers up by 13 now. Del Kirchmar with it on the wing to Finn. He's going to take a really long 3. And it's money.
Measured it.
It's money by Finn Kirchmar. Boy, Papermakers needed that. Down by 10, hitting to the 5-minute mark. Eric Cumber.
Why not from that corner?
Cumber makes a move to the basket. He drew the foul. So the foul is going to be on number 10, Kyle Rumler. His 3rd personal, 8th team foul. But Eric Cumber will get 2 free throws. No points tonight for the senior. One of them recognized here before the game. And he makes it.
14 and 21 coming in. Christensen and Ryder. Stolfus, number 11, comes in for the Tigers.
All right. Who came in? Let's see. Stolfus and I guess just him, huh?
Yep.
Eric Cumber will get a second. Let's see if he can put it down. He does. Oh, no, not again.
Another foot fault.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's too bad.
I mean, it's your last home game of the year, and we've been called for that twice.
Uh-oh, what do we got going on now? Somebody is getting warned on the Ripon bench, but I don't know who
I don't know if it was the way we took to the floor and came off the floor. I don't know. I'm not
Maybe.
going to speculate.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, regardless, it will be Nekoosa's ball. Here they go. They're down by 11. Nice defense by Garrett to knock that ball away. Adam Alameda ran it down. He's backing in. Almost lost control. Christensen.
Good
Alameda.
job by Stolfus on D.
Oh, what a beautiful move by Adam Alameda to the basket.
Yeah, the freshman. Good body control.
Here we go now. Tigers. Bradley, free throw line, floater,
No.
short, gets his own rebound and laid it up and in.
It's like a pass to yourself,
Yeah,
but since he was in the act of shooting.
Nekoosa fell asleep on the rebound. So Kirchmar, Alameda, little 14-foot jumper, good. Adam Alameda, and Nekoosa will take a timeout with 4 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the second half. And the Papermakers are down by 9, 63-54.
Monday, Ripon will step out of conference, take on Lourdes Academy at Oshkosh. That'll be on Monday, the 23rd. Then they'll finish up the regular season conference play on the road at Berlin. And that'll be a week from, or 6 days from now, February 26th, Thursday. Meanwhile, the Papermakers travel to Almond Bancroft on the 23rd out of non-conference action. And they will finish up versus Mauston on Thursday, the 26th. That's Nekoosa. So, and then they'll have their seeding meeting for WIA Boys regional action and assignment. That'll happen this weekend. So we'll know Monday or Tuesday where the Ripon boys are going to play. Who knows?
Who knows?
A 500 team, you might, depending how it plays out. Maybe you get a home game for regional play. Don't know, just saying, maybe. Not an impossibility. So, coming off of that timeout, Ripon is 63, Nekoosa 54. Here we go.
Tigers will inbound with Logan Polash. He gets it to Tyler Brewer. To Donovan, back to Brewer. Cutting the lane was Polash. He's had a good second half. He goes up for a shot, blocked. Donovan got the board. Goes to Stolfus for three, and he hit it. Reed Stolfus. That's a big three.
Called that halfway there.
Because that gives the Tigers a 12-point lead.
The boy, Mr. Stolfus.
Kirchmar dumping it out.
You know, Stolfus and Kaiser started the three-point shooting parade to start the game tonight. The two seniors.
All right, Finn Kirchmar on Donovan. Brings it back now. There's a three off the back of the backboard. No good. Brewer the rebound. The shot there by Christensen. Ripon could probably slow it down a little, up by 12, but Bradley's going to take a three. Oh, and he hit it! Blake Bradley.
That might just about do it with just 3 minutes left.
6 points, big one. Stolfus, Bradley, opening up a 15-point lead.
Yeah, it was single digits a few minutes ago.
Going now, what a nice play there by 21, Henry Reimer. Got the pass, drove the basket, soft touch up and in. Bradley now to the basket,
Nice
block by Reimer. So here comes the Papermakers, left side with it, Christensen. What's he gonna do? About 2.5 to go. Alameda all the way to the right. Kirchmar, three, top of the circle, money. Oh my, Finn Kirchmar.
He's got a nice catch.
He does.
Nice catch and shoot rhythm.
Down to 10, it was just 15. But we're at 2:15 to go in the second half. Here's Blake Bradley backing it up.
A stop here and a basket by Nekoosa would make it interesting.
Let's see what Nekoosa is going to do. Attempted steal by Adam Alameda. It's a foul. And Bradley will go to the line for a 1-and-1. It's a 19th foul. Into the game now, Kyle Rumler. So, certainly Nekoosa, much improved since a month ago when Ripon beat them quite handily. It's been a very entertaining game.
Very much so.
In and out on the free throw. Ripon's missed 7 free throws tonight.
Yeah, that's too many.
All right, here's Kirchmar to the hoop. Nope, he's going to bring it back out. Fakes a 3. Top of the circle now. Under 2 minutes. There's Finn Kirchmar. Rumler.
Got to get a shot up here, fellas.
Underneath, and he got it. Rumler.
Well done.
Well done. Nice pass.
Ripon became
from
watching.
Christensen.
They fell asleep watching the ball and didn't stay with their man.
Stolfus for 3, no good, but Donovan runs down the offensive rebound. Polash in the lane, drives the hoop. He fakes a shot and is fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws because Nekoosa is at 10. So the double bonus. And the foul is going to be on Kyle Rumler, his 4th. So Logan Polash will go to the line. He's had a good second half, 10 points total, 8 in the second half. And he gets 2 free throws here, and the first one's short. So he'll get another one. 6 out of 14 at the free throw line for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, that stinks. That's what Coach would say if he was up here with me right now.
Yeah,
got to do better.
It's a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one, good. For Logan Polash. So it's 70-61. 91 seconds remain in the second half, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor here.
30. Yep.
And so we'll see.
We're going to talk to the senior boys at the conclusion of this game. Eric Cumber, Reed Stolfus, Carson Kaiser, and Logan Polash. We're going to talk to them after the game and have a little fun with the fellas.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Indeed. Basketball is a fun game. It makes you smile.
Supposed to be.
Yeah. The way you and I would play it would definitely be fun because we wouldn't do anything pretty much. I never played basketball sitting in a recliner, but I'd be the first certainly to try. So, with 91 seconds remaining, Ripon up by 9. Nekoosa, it's do or die right now. They're going to have to get some points and get some stops if they have any aspirations of stealing this one here tonight.
Kirchmar brought it up. Rumler, Kirchmar for 3, left wing. No good, but he was fouled on the play. That's that Devin Donovan.
Donovan went through the screen door rather abruptly.
And the fouler
is 4th.
Yeah, but Declan Christensen is the one who was fouled, not the shooter. So that's good.
Yeah, because he went through the screen.
Yeah, it's only 2 free throws instead of 3, so little break for the Tigers there. But Declan Christensen has made 2 free throws here tonight. He has 5 points total. These are big. Again, with the clock stopped. And that one goes down for Declan Christensen. So now we're down to 8 points, 70-62.
Still in this.
82 seconds remain. Christensen walks up. He's the senior.
They were up by 15, Ripon, with about 3 minutes and 10 seconds, if memory serves me.
Big free throw. In and out, no good. And Brewer got the rebound. So now we'll see what Ripon does. Goes to Garrett, across the court. Half court line, that is. The Brewer. Oh, and we're going to have a foul on Declan Christensen. His 4th. But 2 free throws now for Tyler Brewer. So for Brewer tonight, he has 13 points, 3 3-point baskets. And he will get 2.
He had 13 points up there back in January.
Makes the first, gets the second. Polash in, Garrett out for defensive purposes. So the Tigers are with Kaiser, Polash, Brewer, Donovan, Bradley. Second one's good too.
It's quite the law firm you just rattled off.
All right, Kirchmar, Finn Kirchmar that is, on the wing left side, going to make a move into the lane, 16-footer, short. Rebound Bradley. Good defense by Donovan. To Logan Polash, under a minute. Bradley with it. Goes to Kaiser. He's double teamed, but he gets it to Tyler Brewer. To Kaiser. They're going to play keep away now, the Tigers are. And bounce pass to Bradley. And now there's the foul. Oh no, Ripon's going to take a timeout. Yeah.
10-point lead.
37
seconds,
yeah.
38 seconds. So.
And it's Ripon 72, Nekoosa 62. Going to be a tough.
Like I said, Ripon goes
back,
to non-conference action at Oshkosh against Lourdes Academy this coming Monday. And then on Thursday, 2 days later, they're going to, or 3 days later, they'll come back and finish up at Berlin, who's 18-4 overall on the year, Berlin.
They've had a good season.
10-2 in conference. Very good season. And I think their record will continue to improve down the stretch. And Nekoosa, they're going to go over to Almond Bancroft on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Play non-conference. And then they'll finish up with a conference game versus first place Boston Golden Eagles on Thursday the 26th.
Inbound to Carson Kaiser. He's fouled by Adam Alameda. That's Adam's second personal. And Carson Kaiser will get 2 free throws. He has 11 points tonight, including 2 3-point baskets, 1 free throw, and that one's in and out. Donovan back in for defensive purposes. Who's out? Eric Humber. Although Eric's the senior, so that's probably why they're doing that. Ripon should win this one. And Kaiser the next one. Makes it.
Well, a much better spirited effort by Nekoosa Papermakers when Ripon dismantled them 83-47.
Yeah.
When they played there, a much more competitive game tonight. You and I had the pleasure of calling.
The ball loose.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah. Kirchmar long 3, no good. Bradley the rebound with 20. And I think that's going to do it. And Ripon's going to take a substitution timeout, I think, to get the senior out. Because Logan Polash is one of the seniors. Carson Kaiser is the other. Polash still in the game with 18 seconds remaining.
We get a full timeout been called by the Tigers.
So Ripon will take a full timeout, I guess, with 18.3 seconds. You know, let's take a quick peek at the top teams in the state of Wisconsin for boys.
Yeah.
Division I, it's Wisconsin Lutheran. They're 21-0.
Those fighting Lutherans, absolutely.
That's right. In Division II, it's Port Washington with a record of 20 wins and 1 loss.
And here people thought all they could do was play football.
Right. Division III, Seymour is the top team. They're 21-0.
Yep.
Division IV, it's Kewanee. They're 20-0. Lemira's ranked 4th. They're nearby.
I remember when Ripon played Kewanee in football in the playoffs.
And in Division V, Kickapoo is the top team with a record of 20-1. Oakfield is ranked number 10.
I stopped at Kickapoo once, got a candy bar.
I've never been to Kickapoo.
Yeah, I think it was at a Kickapoo service station.
Now Logan Polash is coming out.
There we go, the senior.
Yeah.
Yeah. How fun for these guys, right? Walk out with a big W. Put your last, second to last conference game. Gets you above 500.
And the Tigers going to win this one. Right now it's 73-62, and I think that's how it'll end up with just 11 seconds remaining. JV won tonight too, Marty. We mentioned Ripon 65, Nekoosa 43 in the JV game. So
yes.
Bradley was going to stay in the backcourt, but he realized there was more than 10 seconds on the clock. So he had to bring it across.
See how he did that math?
So he had to bring it across the timeline.
Yeah.
And so there's your final. Ripon 73 and Nekoosa 62. Marty's going to make his way down to the half court there and talk to some of the seniors here. And while he does that, I will pass along the scoring for you. First off, we have for the win, the Tigers go to 7-15 overall and 7-6 in the South Central Conference. For the Nekoosa Papermakers, been a struggle this season. with the loss. They are 4-17, 0-13 in the South Central Conference. Scoring-wise, we'll begin with Nekoosa. Finn Kirchmar, the junior. What a game he had tonight. $18 points for Finn Kirchmar. Played well. Del Kirchmar, his brother, with 5. Adam Alameda had 11. Kyle Rumler, he had 9. Declan Christensen, 5. Owen Dankmeyer, 1. Henry Reimer, 6. And number 11, unfortunately don't have his name, he had 3 points tonight. So that's the scoring for Nekoosa. Again, Finn Kirchmar. Let me double check that a second. 21, actually. I missed a three-pointer. 21 for Finn Kirchmar. All right, now for the Tigers with 73 on the victory. Eric Cumber had 1 point. Tyler Brewer with 14 points. Reed Stolfus had 6. Landon Garrett had 11. Carson Kaiser had 12. It was Blake Bradley, 17. And Logan Polash with 11 points, 9 in the second half. So Logan did very well. And the 4 seniors, again, they are Eric Cumber, Reed Stolfus, Carson Kaiser, Logan Polash, finishing up their season at home here tonight. And they do it in a victorious way, winning this one 73-62. So a nice win for the Ripon Tigers. All right, we've got Marty down there, and let's see what he's up to here. Coach Bradley coming over to talk to him. And so we'll see. Tell you what, I don't have a whole lot to talk about, so let's just send it to the main mic while we wait for the seniors to come over. Again, you're watching the Ripon channel. We're waiting for the 4 seniors to come over for Marty Ernzer to do some interviews. And in the meantime, I guess we'll, rather than sit and listen to me talk out here, let's just kind of watch the crowd and wait for Marty to get the seniors gathered.
This is professional. Hey, Ripon has just come off a 73-62 conference win over Nekoosa Papermakers. Congratulations, men.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
He looks the most serious to me. Tell me he's of the 4. Who's the most serious? That's okay. So I asked a serious question. Okay, here we go. Got to ask you this: how do you want to be remembered in this program, Mr. Polash?
I don't think it's about how individually I'd be remembered. It's more of how the work ethic and the team, how we came together as a family this year and battled against adversity. We had sickness, we had injury, and no matter what happened, we all stuck together and we pulled through when times got rough. So,
Boy, were you guys sick this year.
Yes, sir,
I,
we were.
I told Coach, no more dating. I said, you guys, yeah, if it was a germ, you guys found it this year,
Yes, sir,
right?
we did.
Okay. What are you most proud of in your entire 4 years, Eric?
Most proud of?
Yeah.
I would say, battling back from seasons that were kind of rough in a way, and coming out and starting off 3-0, and then unfortunately losing some games after. But
Yeah.
Coming out and battling back and having a better season than we've had in a couple of years. So it's nice to do that.
All right. By the way, I referred to you as crafty. You're shooting, you're dribbling, kind of a sleeper, then coming around and attack. You started out the season that way. I think crafty describes you best on the court. So, Mr. Crafty, who on this team is most likely to come back in 10 years and still be talking about how they played their senior night? Are you going to name names?
Yeah, it might be me. Come on, hit 2 threes. It might be me.
Okay, if I'm still alive, you guys got to let me know if that happens on your 10-year reunion.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Reed, which teammate makes the practice the most fun? Is there one that stands out, or is it a collaborative effort with a couple different guys, or is there who's I was always the funny guy in sports. Who's the funny guy? Anybody?
I wouldn't say we really have a funny guy, but yeah,
It's you.
Yeah, most definitely, it's me. Yeah.
but I love all these guys. Practice is great. They just
Tell Brewer he does come across as a guy that would be.
You're right. I would say he's funnier than me. I'll give it to him. He's funnier than me.
Okay, hey, when you guys are done with the game, is there a place you go hang out, a restaurant, anything?
Always Culver's. The food's so good.
If we lose, we can't go to Culver's.
No, you can't.
No.
Yeah, but tonight we'll be going to
Tonight we're going to Culver's.
You go to McDonald's drive-through if you lose, or
We go home. You got to go home.
Just go home. Culver's, that's the spot.
well, since you're on to the Culver's custard gig, what's the go-to at Culver's?
I get the vanilla with Reese's and Oreo. It's kind of a weird mix.
vanilla with Oreo.
Chocolate and brownie every time.
Depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes it's chocolate and peanut butter. Sometimes it's vanilla and M&M.
I'm raspberry sundae all the way. Yeah. Yeah, we did that question. And then, is there someone that's oftentimes late, whether it's to the bus or coming out of the locker room? Who's the last one? Who's the pretty boy? Who's the last one out of the locker room?
The last one out of the locker room is me. Late
It's Devin. Late is Devin every time.
Devin's late.
every single time.
Sometimes Tyler, if he's with Devin, it's
Or
usually
if Cameron doesn't know when
Stuck in their
practice is.
driveway.
And is there a pretty boy that takes the last time getting that? I don't have hair anymore myself, but tend into their hair before.
I'm always fixing my hair. It's me, I'll admit it.
Oh, my kingdom for that hair. Okay. Anything else you guys want to say? Family, friends, coaching staff, girlfriends, anything?
I just want to appreciate everybody that's been here, put time into us. Our coaches sacrifice time from their jobs. They take vacation from their jobs. Our families stay up late nights, come to our games, support us, drive us to games. And just all the support we get in this community, I think it's amazing, and I really appreciate that as a player, and I can speak for the rest of the team when I say that as well.
That's awesome.
Thank you to everyone.
Special shout out to Luke, one of our coaches who's always flying around in airplanes, and he still comes to all our stuff. So.
Very cool. Anything else, Reed?
I got nothing. He said it great.
Okay, hey, I just want to let you guys know that I think you're a big part of what this team's doing with Coach Bradley and how things are turning around. I see it. I'm watching JV players. I see what's going on, and you got to be feeling really good the next few years with this team, to say the very least. I say we end up with a cheer. How about, his nickname is Bean. I'll give you the story how he got that sometime. I was coaching him in 4th grade. And so let's go 1, 2, 3, Coach Bean. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Coach Bean.
See you guys. Enjoy. Good luck with Lourdes. Yep. And we're going to send it right back up on top, and we'll give it to the play-by-play man.
All right, thank you, Marty. We appreciate that. And, of course, we want to thank the seniors as well for taking the time to talk to Marty. Very entertaining interview and enjoyed by all, I am sure. I'll be here on the Ripon channel. Final score, the Ripon Tigers 73, Nekoosa Papermakers 62. And we thank you for watching and listening here tonight on our broadcast at Ripon High School. Once again, Tigers win it, and you have been watching the Ripon Channel.